Hi everyone, today I thought I would talk to you about some of my favourite nail polish picks for spring and summer at the moment. I'm not one of those people that restricts particular colours to certain seasons, like pastels for spring and brights for summer and then the darker colours for autumn and winter. I kind of wear these colours all year round. I just pick and choose depending on how I feel. But I do find during particular seasons I do veer towards different colours. So I'm going to show you some of my favourite colours that I'm veering towards at the moment. They are mainly bright colours, but I think that's just because now that the sun's coming out and you're wearing brighter clothes and you just kind of want lighter, brighter colours. I do have a, I think spring nail polish pick video from last year, I believe. That's mainly consisting of pastels, and those colours I really love still for spring and summer and, you know, anytime really. So those colours I still really like, but I thought I'd show you some newer colours that I have that weren't in that video, which I'm wearing quite a lot of at the moment. I always find that whenever I talk about nail polish, it's always ironic because I'm never wearing nail polish when I talk about it. That's mainly because I can't wear it to work, and that's, you know, 5 days out of the week really. So yeah, I'm just filming this before I go to work because I start a little bit later today, which is why I have no nail polish on. I'm going to try and do it in a kind of logical colour order, so I'm going to start with the lightest colour first, and it's this. This is a Revlon colour stay in the shade Calla Lily or Calla Lily. So it's a really beautiful milky white colour with very subtle glitters in. It's like a shimmery glitter. They aren't kind of chunky glitters which are really difficult to remove. It's just a glitter within the colour, and when you actually look at it in the light, it's almost got like a golden sunsetty kind of colour iridescence to it, which is so pretty. This is a really nice polish. It's very sheer, which you kind of expect of these kind of colours. It kind of reminds me of Essie's Marshmallow, but this has glitters in, whereas Essie Marshmallow doesn't. But this is a really beautiful colour. The finish is a little bit like a jelly, so it looks kind of like jelly-like on the nails. It's not like a typical cream colour, and it's not like one of those metallic shades. It's very jelly-like on the nails, so I really love this. It does take quite a few coats to build up, but it's a really lovely colour and very understated colour if you don't fancy anything bright on the nails. This is probably really good for things like graduation or weddings and things as well, so love this colour. The next one is the complete opposite of Calla Lily, and this is a bright yellow colour. This is by Miss Sporty. This is part of their quick dry range, and the colour is called Popcorn, and it's just a bright yellow creamy colour. No glitters, no shimmers, nothing, just your typical creamy colour. This nail polish, or the nail polishes in this range anyway, are absolutely wonderful. They're all very opaque with like 1 or 2 coats, and they all dry really quickly as well. I have 2 polishes from this range and I really love them both. This applies really nicely. The brush of these is generally good. The other one I have has a lot better brush. This one's a bit of a dud brush because it's a very thick and fat. The width of or the depth of the bristles is very wide, so it's a little bit more difficult to apply, but usually the brushes are very flat and wide, so they're really easy to apply as well. And these are really great if you're in a rush and you just need to apply colour on your nails because it's opaque and it dries quickly as well. So I love this for the summery seasons, and this looks really cute on the toes as well. It's something a little bit unexpected because people tend to go for pinks and purples and reds on the toes, but it's a really cute pop of colour on the toes. And just give all these nail polishes a shake because they're starting to separate a little. But the next colour is this, and this is a Barry M jelly in the shade Papaya. It kind of matches my top a little bit, but this is a really lovely, almost like a creamsicle colour. It's not your typical orange and it's not pink, but it's like a kind of bright peach. It's really lovely. This applies fairly well on the nails. This is one of the better jellies that I have. I have, I think, 3 jelly nail polishes, and this one applies kind of better than one of the other ones, which I'm actually going to show anyway. But this colour is lovely as well. This again looks gorgeous on the toes, and it also looks lovely on the fingers as well. Just a lovely pop of colour, and because they're part of the jelly range, the colour is nice and glossy as well, so you don't always need a top coat, which is very nice. Next shade is by Essie, and it's called Off The Shoulder. This is part of their, I think they're one of their 2013 collections. I actually got this on Fragrance Direct, and I don't know if they still sell this anymore, but if you look around online or even on eBay or something, you might be able to find it. But this is a really beautiful colour. It's not your typical bright pink, but it is still bright. It's a very kind of almost muted pink, but it's really beautiful, and this just looks really lovely. I like wearing this with a little kind of glittery top coat over the top. I think it just looks really cute, and I just love this. The Essie brushes, or the new Essie brushes, are absolutely incredible as well. They're all just really flat and wide, and you can just paint your nails super quickly with these, and I always find that these last really well on the nails as well, so I love this shade. Then moving on to another pink. This is one by Sinful Colors. This is in the shade 24/7, and this is a luminous neon pink. This is like your typical Barbie pink, and I absolutely love this shade. It's a neon, so it dries matte on the nails, and this is really opaque as well. One coat will give you about probably 80% opacity, and then if you just apply another coat on top, then you're good to go really. And I find it dries quickly as well. The thing about neons is that they always dry matte, so if you don't like matte polishes, then your best bet is just to apply a top coat over the top. And this actually has a really great neon effect without any kind of base coat underneath. I know a lot of neons need like a white base coat underneath, but this one doesn't at all. The only thing that really sucks about this nail polish is the lasting power. I find that this chips on me within about 1 day. The lasting power does not last at all. I think if you apply a top coat it might last a little bit longer, but it does chip really badly, so bear that in mind if you want this colour. But it's a really lovely colour for spring and summer, especially summer when you're a little bit more tanned, and it just makes your tan look more intense. Or even if you're not tanned like me, I'm super pale, but it just kind of makes your hands look a little bit more tanned, and like they have a little bit more colour, so love that. And also Sinful Colour nail polishes are only £1.99, so you really can't go wrong with that. So moving on to some slightly different colours now. The next one is this, and this is by Barry M again. It's one of their jelly ones, and this is called Greenberry. This is like your typical kind of bright minty turquoise really. Like I was saying before about the formulas of the jellies, I find that they're quite mixed. This one doesn't apply as well as the others. I find you need about 3 coats for it to become fully opaque, and the first coat is always really sheer and really streaky as well, so bear that in mind. You just have to persevere with this colour, but it's a really beautiful bright colour. I love wearing something like this on the toes as well, because like I said with the, I think it was this one, it's just something different, and it just looks really cute against like black sandals or white sandals, or if you're wearing like denim shorts and suddenly there's like a bright colour on the toes. I really love that. So this colour is just gorgeous. Just a shame about the formula, but it's definitely worth it once you persevere through the first kind of 2 coats really. The next 2 shades I have to show are blues, and I really love wearing blue nail polish. The first one is one that I was sent in my swap with Jahara. I think I keep mentioning things that I get in my swap with Jahara because she sent me so many of the Balm products, and I'm just using loads of them because I really like them and I love playing around with new makeup. And so I've been really enjoying this nail varnish. I've never heard of the Balm nail varnishes before really, so I was excited to try this, and this is the Hot Ticket nail polish in Sky Blue Right Past You. So like the name suggests, it's just your typical blue colour. This is slightly different to Essie's Bikini So Teeny, which I also really love. I wore them both kind of alternating on my nails last week, and this is more of a true blue, whereas Essie Bikini So Teeny is more of like a purple undertone blue. So this is more of like your typical light blue. It's a really lovely shade, it applies really nicely in the nails. I think you literally need like 1 coat for it to be opaque, so I'm really impressed with this. This I actually have on my toes at the moment because I think I've said a few times already, but I just love having kind of slightly different colours on my toes rather than your typical pinks and reds. And this has lasted really well on my toes. It's a really beautiful colour, and the formula is just great, so I've got no complaints about this at all, except for the fact that you can't really get it in the UK, I don't think. I don't really know where they sell the Balm in the UK, but I would definitely be interested in purchasing more of these if I could find some more in the UK. So let's move on to the last nail polish. It's slightly different to the others because it's slightly darker, but it's still a really lovely bright colour which just looks lovely on the nails, and I just wear this one so much. And the shade is called Blue My Mind, and it's actually by H&M. This is one of their older packaging nail polishes. I know they've changed the packaging, but I believe they still sell this colour. It's a really gorgeous colour. It's like a bright cobalt blue, which is like the perfect colour to wear in spring and summer. I think a cobalt blue top with some white jeans and white shorts just looks so cute, and this is just a really lovely colour. It's just a bright blue. This applies quite sheerly to begin with, but I think you need about 3 coats to become fully opaque. It's almost a little bit like a neon cobalt blue. It's such a gorgeous colour, and I just love this. It gives a really lovely pop of colour on the nails, and it kind of reminds me of Nails Inc.'s Baker Street. So if you really like that polish but don't want to spend loads of money on a nail polish, I think they're like £11 or something, then you should get this because I think they're about £3, so it's a lot cheaper. And yeah, this colour is just gorgeous for spring and summer. I really love that. So that's about it for my nail picks of the moment. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I would really love to know what nail varnishes you love throughout spring and summer, because I'm always on the hunt for new nail polishes and just love trying new colours out. So if you think there's a colour that my nail varnish collection or nail varnish picks are lacking at the moment, then let me know in the comments. But thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye.